Jumbo friends from Walt Disney World's Animal Kingdom. Today we're here to break down the new Lightning Lane multi-pass system, compare it to Genie Plus, see how we like it. As you guys know, I love Genie Plus. So I did go ahead and put a screen recording here on the screen that you'll be able to watch in the intro of me booking my Lightning Lanes for today. And I was able to modify, so let's head in and break down the system. Now, I did check the wait times before I came in, and it is a busy day here at Animal Kingdom. We have about 5 hours until the park closes, and it's kind of nice walking in knowing that I already have 3 rides ready to go, and I was able to modify them to a time that fit me best. Alright, so as we walk into this beautiful view of the Tree of Life, whenever I was doing my original Lightning Lane booking, it did set me up to have 1 per hour from 2 to 5. So I had Dinosaur from 2 to 3, Navi River Journey from 3 to 4, and then I had Kilimanjaro Safari from 4 to 5. However, I didn't want to wait that long, so I was able to modify. Whenever I modified, I was able to get Dinosaur as well as Kilimanjaro Safari, both from 1:15 to 2:15. So now we're able to go knock those out, and I believe as soon as we use them, we can book another one. So let's head in and tap in. We're gonna head into Dinoland USA for our first attraction, Dinosaur. We head into our first attraction, Dinosaur. We do have some kind of sad news because they are beginning to remove some trees from the exterior, which all know means Dinosaur is gonna be extinct very soon. And I'm gonna miss Dinoland. Dinosaur is not my favorite attraction, as many of you know. But Kyle does love it, so for that, I always ride it for him. And with a 60-minute wait time, boy am I glad that we got Lightning Lane multi-pass. All right, so as you guys saw, I was able to book Expedition Everest for literally right away. There wasn't that many times available, but we did get lucky that there was one available right now when we needed it. So once again, I was able to use that modification system, and I was able to modify Kilimanjaro Safaris for actually at 1:40, so it gave us a little bit longer because we originally had that 1:15 to 2:15 time, and I don't want to run across the park. So we're just gonna head straight to Everest, and then we'll make our way over to the safari. All right, now after we hop off Expedition Everest, which is our next Lightning Lane, I'm gonna sit down and chat with you guys about a couple things and kind of break down the Lightning Lane system a little bit more. I want to show you guys how I'm using it, but I also want to give you all the facts and information that you'll need for you to use it. So let's head to Expedition Everest and go find that Yeti. And by using this Lightning Lane, it looks like the posted wait time is 55 minutes. So I will skip a 55-minute wait time for $17 anytime. Let's go. Okay, so that 7 a.m. wake-up call, unfortunately, still does exist. So we do have the virtual queue system still, and that will remain the same for Tiana's and Tron at Magic Kingdom, as well as Cosmic Rewind at Epcot. So you'll wake up at 7 a.m., you'll select your party, you'll join the virtual queue. When your boarding group gets called, you'll return and you'll wait in the standby line with the rest of the virtual queue. However, we now have the Lightning Lane single pass, so that is kind of similar to the individual Lightning Lane that Genie Plus used to offer. So for Magic Kingdom, that will be Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and that will also be Tron Light Cycle. For Epcot, it'll be Cosmic Rewind, Guardians of the Galaxy. For Hollywood Studios, that'll be Rise of the Resistance. And for Animal Kingdom, it will be Flight of Passage over in Pandora. So those basically remain the same. You can still just opt to buy that individual Lightning Lane, the single pass, and not have to worry about getting the multi-pass. Now with the multi-pass, the pricing is a big thing. We were all very anxious to see what the pricing was going to be. Now it is very similar to Genie Plus. I paid $17 today for Animal Kingdom. It was $19 for Epcot. It was $22 or $24 for Hollywood Studios, and it was $27 for Magic Kingdom. Now you do have to start, so whatever park that you book your Lightning Lanes for, you will start at that park. Once you complete one of your Lightning Lanes, you can actually book to any other park. So if you're doing a half Animal Kingdom, half Magic Kingdom day, I would recommend starting with Animal Kingdom if you want to save a couple dollars. However, if you do that, then some of the heavy hitters such as Tiana's, Big Thunder might not be available. So it is kind of a win-lose in that situation, but if you are trying to save some money and do both, because there's no park hopper option. All of them are technically a park hopper as long as you have a ticket that allows you to park hop, such as an annual pass, or just have the park hopper added onto your day ticket. So that's definitely something to keep in mind, but let's head over to our next ride. Okay, so as we're passing Feathered Friends and Flights, that did remind me to tell you guys that I've noticed that the character meet and greets, as well as the animation station, the Animation Academy, are no longer offered when it comes to Lightning Lane Multipass, and they were included with Genie Plus. So I did notice that the shows were still offered, just no character meet and greets, and they did X the conservation station to go do the animation experience. So that's kind of a bummer because I love getting to skip that line. All right, so I just want it to be known that we've been here for an hour and 20 minutes and we're already heading on to our third ride. So pretty impressed. Alrighty, I hope you guys enjoyed the safari ride, but now we are going to head over to Pandora to ride Navi River Journey, and then I think we're gonna grab a bite to eat and we'll wrap this up. Now, I got here right about 1 o'clock. It is now 3 o'clock on the dot, and we have already done Dinosaur, Expedition to Everest, and the safari, and we're heading to Navi River Journey. So I feel like it's pretty successful. Oh, perfect timing. Well, that was a fun surprise. All right, we're gonna head into Navi River Journey with a 50-minute wait. So this lightning lane has definitely been so useful today. We never spend enough time in Pandora, and honestly, I'm starting to regret that. It's beautiful. This is only my second time ever riding Navi River Journey. So I'm kind of excited. I think I'll record this one for you guys. Let's go on a journey. Alrighty, so I did stop into Chantilly Canteen and got some cheeseburger pods. So I'll meet up with you guys after. Okay, so as far as when you're able to book your lightning lanes, we do know that you can do them in advance. So they did add a perk for resort guests, which allows resort guests and select hotels that are partnered with Disney, such as the Swan and Dolphin, the Swan Reserve, and I believe it's called Shades of Green, the military resort as well. So those four, with the addition of any Disney resorts, will be included in the 7-day booking period. So So at 7 a.m., 7 days before the first day of your trip, you will be able to book all of your lightning lanes for your whole trip. So if you have a 7-day trip, you can book all 7 days that 7th day before your trip begins on your check-in day. Now, if you do not stay at a resort, that's still okay. You do have a little bit more of a disadvantage than the resort guest, but you will be able to book your lightning lanes 3 days in advance. So now, I didn't even book mine 3 days in advance because, to be honest, we never really know when we're coming to the parks. It's kind of spontaneous. So this system is a little bit more difficult than Genie Plus for people like me that are local pass holders or come more often. It is going to be harder for those spontaneous trips to be able to get exactly what you wanted, because 2 days out in advance, really for any other park, I wasn't able to line it up exactly the way I wanted. However, you guys did see that you can modify after purchase and kind of make it a little bit better for your day and what you want to do. Animal Kingdom is just, one, it's my favorite park, and two, it's what worked out best for me. Booking 2 days out in advance, I was able to ride every single ride. You guys saw how they initially booked it with Dinosaur, Navi River, and Kilimanjaro Safari about an hour apart. I was able to knock them all out before the time even started for my second one that they originally booked me. I was here for 3 hours. I ate and rode 4 rides. So that's pretty impressive. For $17, I feel like that's definitely worth it. Now, this is obviously the cheapest part. It is more expensive per park. However, more parks have more rides. So places, I would not really recommend using it for Epcot at all, because most of them are the same tier. And they have like Soarin' and Frozen, Remy all in the same, which those are heavy hitters, so it's harder to kind of book those. Everything was booked out for Remy and Soarin' whenever I tried to purchase 2 days ago, and Frozen was at like 8 o'clock. So I did decide to skip that. I wanted to test it out at Epcot, but I truthfully now, after using the system, don't think that it's worth it at Epcot. But I feel like Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios are going to be amazing to use these for, especially being able to book in advance. That's going to help with Slinky Dog. The wait times for Slinky have been lower now that we have Rock and Roller Coaster back open, so that's a plus. But I definitely recommend this system, and I like it a lot more. You guys know that I was a Genie Plus stan. I love Genie Plus. But I truthfully have really no complaints for the new system. It's working out pretty well. If I could complain about anything, it's just the flexibility for the annual pass holders and the people that have spontaneous trips and aren't planning in advance, because I'm not one to really plan my whole trip in advance. It's usually I'm here for a couple hours. However, this does allow me to look before I purchase, so I can see if it's going to be worth it for me that day, or if I should just go in, wait in a couple lines, and play it that way. So I do think that it is worth it. I will always recommend it, especially during the summer, because you guys saw we didn't wait more than 5 minutes for anything, and every single line was over 35 minutes when we got in line for the standby. Most were over 55. So I would say that's definitely a win. But if you guys like this video and you want to know anything else, please drop any questions in the comments. You can message me on Instagram, TikTok, anything. Just let us know. Reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to help you. We're still learning. Everyone's still learning. So we're going to work through this together, guys. But if you like this video, give us a like, a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.